Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, welcome. I don't come to you guys in this video as MegaCrasher. In fact, I didn't even think that I would be making a video like this. But with what's been going on over the last couple of days, and with this idea that YouTube is implementing known as YouTube Heroes, I feel like it would be a little bit of a crime if I didn't at least say something about it and put in my 2 cents and try to make sense of what's going on, because with this idea that YouTube is planning on taking place in the community is pissing off and scaring a lot of people. And with what I'm about to show you, you guys can understand why that would be. But I'm going to be as fair and as balanced as right down the middle about this, try to talk about the good and the bad things about this. Although I did pre-read this before recording this video, and I've got to warn you guys now that with what I've seen so far and what I understand so far, it's going to be really hard to try and find positives out of a situation like this, but nonetheless, going to remain as unbiased as possible. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pull up the next part of the video, being the article itself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm here on the article's page. I will leave a link of it in the description box down below, so that way you guys can have an opportunity to read this for yourself and come up with your guys' own opinions. So let's go ahead and get into this article here. Get started with YouTube Heroes. YouTube Heroes is a program designed to recognize and reward the global community of volunteer contributors. The volunteers help create the best possible YouTube experience for everyone by flagging inappropriate videos, learn more about that in the YouTube Trusted Flagger program, adding captions and subtitles to videos, sharing their knowledge with other users on the YouTube Help Forum, which is available in English, French, German, Hindi, Japanese, Portuguese, Russian, and Spanish. Heroes also unlock exclusive rewards along the way. The YouTube Heroes program is offered everywhere YouTube is available. And you see right here, we also have a link to a video, which I will pull up in a little bit, but let's focus on one thing at a time here. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on down here. As a YouTube hero, you'll help other people and become eligible to receive great perks, like access to exclusive workshops and sneak peek previews, of product launches. If you are interested in becoming a YouTube hero and participating in this program, you must agree and comply with the YouTube Heroes program rules. We will contact you and when your program account is set up. The YouTube Heroes program is currently in beta and subject to change. Our goal is to have positive impact on our users, and we look forward to refining the program as it continues. So, okay. Now, after reading this here, you would think that a program like this, it seems like it's pretty, seems pretty harmless. But here's the thing. Like, that right there is just, from the outside looking in perspective. If you were to dive a little bit deeper into this, you could see how this could scare and piss a lot of people off. Because with what's going on right here is you are giving this opportunity to anybody and everybody. So that means essentially that anybody who does not have a good intent when it comes to using this system, they could essentially abuse this system and flag down a user's video just because they don't like them. And the thing of it is that the video that they flag down might not violate any of the YouTube's terms of service or community guidelines or copyright, what have you, but they would find some sort of way to do that. And I think that right there would be the part of YouTube and this idea right here that would piss off and scare off a lot of people, because you have a lot of channels, like, your drama channels, your cyberbully channels, all that stuff, that have really, really big fan bases, and a lot of those fan bases have fans in there that are extremely dedicated and extremely headstrong, we'll say, that, if someone was to make a video against that said channel, and if it isn't even really a bad video, like if it's just offering, constructive criticisms or something like that, then what could happen is that those fans of that channel that was criticized by said YouTuber could actually go over to that YouTuber's video, mass flag it, and have that video removed, and get that channel in trouble, having a strike on it. And depending on how many times that happens, could actually threaten the very existence of that channel by either suspending it or even worse, removing it. Now, this right here is honestly a bad idea, okay? I'm going to be as straight as a ruler when I say that. This is a bad idea, okay? Because, like I said, you are giving the power of this idea in the hands of everybody. You are deputizing everybody here in the YouTube community. And the thing of it is that, you know, it may seem like a good thing at first. You know, you could go and flag down videos that are actually inappropriate, things that show things like violence, like gore, like bullying, you know, like porn and all that stuff. But, you know, you also give the same sort of power to people that want to abuse this power and to mass flag videos that could potentially be completely harmless. Like, I'll take for example, and this is the only time I'm going to mention this individual's name, Velicify, for example, you know? Velicify may be hated as far as the Pokemon community goes, but the general, his general content, when it doesn't involve drama, does not violate any community guidelines. So if somebody was to have their own agenda and flag down his videos, like say if he does, you know, a Pokemon review on, say, Pikachu, right? A completely harmless video, and someone goes and flags it, you know, that right there could be bad. That could be very, very bad. And again, you know, like, it could be because someone has their own agenda. You know, just because they don't like a said YouTuber. But hey, guess what? We have this power now that we can go around and start mass flagging down other YouTubers' videos and, you know, make their channels in a compromised state and then eventually have their channels shut down because of the amount of times their videos have been flagged and potentially removed. And it's just, it's honestly not it's not a good system. It's very unstable. It is very dangerous. You are giving, like I said, you are giving a lot of power to YouTubers that potentially have their own agenda and don't give a shit about, you know, things like morals and ethics and, you know, actually being fair in the situation. Whereas instead, they could be some edgy 10-year-old and be like, oh, you know what? Leafy is the greatest, and someone is speaking out against him, like iDubbbz, for example. Let's go ahead and flag down iDubbbz videos, get him taken down YouTube, and vice versa, you know? Leafy could make a video on iDubbbz, and all of iDubbbz fans get triggered and suddenly mass flag Leafy's video. Like, do you see where I'm going with this here? And I'm just using those names as an example. I have no ill will against those two YouTubers. They're great in their own merits, you know, there's good and bad things, but anyways, I'm not going to get into that. The thing of it is that, like, this system is heavily flawed, and I am not liking the way that the direction that YouTube is going. You know, like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm trying to find good things in what's been going on, but it is very, very hard to do exactly that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to pull up another window here, that being this video right here. Get started with YouTube Heroes. I'm not going to play the video, but I would just like to showcase you guys something here. Take a look at the amount of likes to dislikes. See how many people want absolutely no part of it. They do not like this idea. And this got so bad and so out of hand. You can see that the comment sections have in fact been disabled, because there's a lot of people that are just like what the fuck kind of thing. Like, they are so pissed off. And to be quite honest with you, who can blame them? Because you're involving a very potentially dangerous part of YouTube, being the people that are very abusive on here, and they will, you know, abuse this system and have YouTubers they don't like taken down and shut down for essentially no reason. Like, you know, you could be as completely harmless as anything, and some people might not like that, and they will go and, you know, flag your videos and potentially have your videos taken down, have your channel striked, and then suspended and, at worst, removed. You know, this system is not good. It's not good. Like, again, I'm not trying to be negative, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I'm just saying, it's like, you know, you want my professional opinion, this is not a good system, YouTube. Like, I don't know how much more I can stress that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's really all I have to say about this. You know, I always say keep an open mind, but with something that is as, like, one-sided as this, and I say one-sided because you're deputizing everybody in the YouTube community, and by everybody, you're deputizing the good and the bad people of the community, and that's not good, okay? So, you know, take it as you will. You know, I'd like to hear from you guys. You know, leave your comments and criticisms about this in the comment section of this video. I always encourage it. You know, tell me if you disagree with this, if you agree with this, and, you know, tell me why, you know? Like, I'm more than open-minded to hear out what you guys have to say about this. But anyways, that's going to end this video. Thank you guys for your time and for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like if you agree with anything that I've said here. It always helps. Thank you guys very much for watching. I love each and every single one of you guys, and I will see you guys next upload.